So I'm a day late on my part two. And this one's going to be short. This isn't going to be one of those long rants, although there's a lot of things to say. First things first. Of course, I think liberals are stupid. I think millennials are stupid. I think the generation that comes after millennials are stupid, and they're dumber than any generation that has preceded it. Unfortunately, we have to live with them. This, I think, alone makes a case for sterilization. First things first, get off the Trump train about Stormy Daniels. Quit trying to persecute the man for something he did while he wasn't even in office. Adultery is a crime. Most of you liberals will sit there and cry to high heaven to have him impeached for something he did before he was even president. Yet you fought tooth and nail to keep Clinton from getting impeached, which he eventually was impeached anyway, but he was just acquitted. JFK, nothing was ever come to light about his cheating on his wife. FDR, same thing when he was governor of New York. By the way, Clinton did it when he was governor of Arkansas, too. They abused their power, something Trump may have done as the CEO of a company, but she's a porn star, dude. Let's be real about this. And if he paid her off with his own personal money, well, so what? So did Bill Cosby. So did Ben Roethlisberger. I don't hear anybody crying for them. So did Michael Jordan. All these revered people. Hey, JFK didn't pay off Marilyn Monroe. He had the bitch killed. And women, have more respect for yourself than to look at a guy who's got a lot of money and think, oh, well, he'll take care of me. He'll leave his wife for me. No, he's not going to leave his wife for you. You are a side piece. He's not going to be with you. Good God. A couple of little, small facts that escapes the liberals. There's two genders. If you have a penis, you're a man. If you have a vagina, you're a woman. Period. There is no, oh, well, I'm a man trapped in a woman's body. You're only a man trapped in a woman's body for about 9 months, and then she gives birth. It's just that simple. Well, I'm a man trapped in a woman's body. No, you lack the anatomy to be a man. You're not a man. Can you get pregnant? You're not a man. Do you sit down to pee? You're not a man. And that also includes the United States Navy. Just kidding. For any of you squids that are watching this, I was Army. The thing that kills me is I swore to protect and defend a country who I believe is a majority because the popular vote went to Hillary Clinton. So that majority no longer wants to even have a country. Therefore, that goes to show that they have no use for men like myself and my buddies, both current and former. My brothers, my family, my brothers, my sisters, all of them. It's ridiculous. Liberals want to tear this nation down, and they want to start at the very top. And if you impeach Trump and he's convicted and he's removed from office, Mike Pence is just as conservative. He'll pardon Trump just the same way Gerald Ford pardoned Nixon, even though Nixon was never impeached. He resigned before he could be over the Watergate thing. All politicians abuse their power. All powerful CEOs and presidents of companies abuse their power. Urban Meyer at Ohio State, the beloved Ohio State that all these liberals, by the way, that state was carried by Hillary Clinton. He had knowledge of the fact one of his staffers was beating his wife. Nobody said shit about that. We have this New Mexico compound. Nobody said anything about that. We want to talk about a hooker banging a dude 11 years ago who just later on happened to turn out to be president of the United States. Meanwhile, people will sit there and cry to high heaven that Obama's citizenship, although I want to clarify, I do believe that Obama was born in Hawaii. I do believe he was a U.S. citizen. I do believe that his presidential terms were valid and legal. But they wanted to discard that almost immediately, yet they want to keep searching and grasping at straws on Trump. And while we're grasping at straws, let's grasp at California. Come on. The straw thing, really? Are you guys that fucking stupid? You get the worst air on the planet. I seriously doubt the plastic straws that are on the ground on Skid Row are what's polluting your breathing air. I was recently in California. I can tell you what's polluting the air out there is the farms and the smog and the just garbage that is allowed by the liberals because they're the ones that run the state. They're the ones driving that, LA into the ground, shit like that. Highest concentration of drug addicts right out there in California. Why? Because they're just not going to throw you in jail because they're liberals. We got to forgive, we got to forget, we got to kumbaya, we got to hug. People hate Trump so much, people hate Trump supporters so much They're nothing but dumb rednecks. Let me tell you something. Maybe we are just dumb rednecks. But I tell you what, we're dumb rednecks who love our country. We love our God. And you know what? Because you are an American, we would go to bat for you just like we would any other American, because that's what we believe in. And I'm not even the biggest Trump supporter on the planet. I just say give the man his time, and if the country's in a better place at the end of 4 years, re-elect him. And if it's an even better place at the end of 8 years, hey, he was a good president. But y'all want to focus on he said mean shit. Just like so you're going to tell me that Lil Wayne shouldn't have a contract because he says mean things? Or any of the other million rappers on YouTube? Come on, dude. Fuck out of here with that shit. Dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. But then again, I wouldn't expect anything less from liberals, because you know what? Here's the thing. Liberals are sheep. They swallow what the media feeds them. And the media serves up what the liberal politicians give them after they've cooked it. It's a joke. That's why they have the walk away campaign. I saw a meme on Facebook that said, well, if, North Korea invades, we should send all the Trump supporters to fight them first. Yeah, because you liberals are just going to try to hug it out with them. There are couples that have left the United States and gone through Middle Eastern countries to say things like, oh, I'm going to travel through here to prove that they're a religion of peace, which they're not. And those people end up dead. And my heart does not weep. They deserved it. Each action has a reaction. If you haven't learned that by now, I'm pretty sure that was taught in science class a long, long time ago. And if you've forgotten it, well, then maybe you need to go back to elementary school. Stop being so fucking stupid. Please. Stop raising your kids to be so fucking stupid. Would be an even better thing. Start being an adult. Start doing things like, going to work. Stop being so goddamn inundated with, I missed my baby's first day of first grade. Oh my God, I wonder what they'll think of me in 18 years. Nothing, because they don't give a shit. That's actually one of the biggest problems in this country is parenting. The liberals have literally tied good parents' hands, and liberal parents, so they just want TVs, video games, and schools to raise their kids and then bitch in the manner that they do it. This is America today. This is idiocracy. If you've never seen it, well, I don't know what to tell you. All the stupid pet theories. New Mexico's a conspiracy theory. It is? Well, why would the Republicans or the conservatives create something like that to drum up gun control debate? Nope, that's the liberals. Well, why would the conspiracy theories on 9/11? Well, Bush killed his own people. Actually, no. Hillary Clinton did. If you haven't caught on by now that there are proven cases of the liberals actually committing treason, if you haven't drawn that conclusion with all the evidence that's out there, I don't know what to tell you. But I will tell you this. If you are so convinced that socialism and liberalism is such a great concept, move to one of the countries that actually supports that wholeheartedly and keeps it as an institution of their government and their way of life. See, in 6 months when you got no money and your family's been kidnapped and probably beheaded because you didn't fall into their religious ideology. I know a lot of these videos sound like the same thing over and over again, but that's because liberals keep doing the same stupid thing over and over again. Beating your head against a wall, doing things the same way, expecting a different result. Very definition of insanity. Ocasio-Cortez can't even answer a simple economical question, and she might actually get elected to a seat in Congress by the citizens of New York. Do they just blindly throw a dart in a map and say, like a thing of candidates spread out on the wall and just throw a dart? That's the Democrat I'm going to vote for. Because the unfortunate part is today's liberals are yellow dog liberals. It could be a yellow lab running on the Democratic ticket, and these fucktards wrote for him just because, well, I don't like what the conservative platform is, all the while not being able to tell you exactly what the conservative platform is. They won't vote middle of the road. They'll vote the most far left, outlandish, moronic, murdering, stupid motherfucker into office just because they didn't like something somebody said. Sticks and stones, people. Jesus jumped off the cross. If the man was in a grave, he'd be rolling over in it right now. Because while he said turn the other cheek, he even threw over tables and whipped people when they fucked with him too hard.